Price of stamps.
It's not a price.
All right.
There's
late-breaking stamp news.
Yeah, I need the music. I need the music.
Late-breaking stamp news from the 95 WIIL Rock Data Command Center. Of course, we are your Price of Stamps station. We go to Leah, who's got the latest. Leah, what's going on?
The USPS made a big announcement.
Okay.
The 2018 Mr. Rogers stamp.
Oh, Fred Rogers?
Will be back.
I love that guy.
They won the 2026 Stamps Encore competition to bring it back into circulation.
I was talking to Tracy, my girlfriend, and I said, a child, if I raised a child now,
you would have him watch Mr. Rogers?
Part of what I would do with that child is watch Mr. Rogers because he was a big part of who I am.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from Fred Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
Always.
Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood. A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Do you know the whole thing?
I've always wanted to live with a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to something else in the words in there. Now we're through.
All I know is, would you be my neighbor?
Won't you be my neighbor? Yeah.
Won't you be my neighbor in the
Fred,
Kermit voice?
These are unrelated. Sesame Street and Fred Rogers were on. They did show back to back.
Yes.
And on the first day of school at the Park School in Delavan, Wisconsin, my parents dropped me off. They stayed. We had circle time. Then all the parents of all the children left. And when the teacher turned her back, so did little Tommy. And I walked back home and I beat my parents there. And why? Because I didn't want to miss Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
They are not unrelated.
If any, it all ties in perfectly. So the stamp is coming back is the whole story.
The stamp is coming back. I want to know, and they don't have it, who else was Mr. Rogers up against?
For what? Stamp of the re-stamping year or
well,
whatever?
Because it was
they can only bring one back? Or?
They won the 2026 Stamps Encore competition. I didn't even know that was a thing.
If you're a stamp, if you're one of these crappy old stamps on the garbage heap of male life, we're going to resurrect
and you want to come back,
yeah,
and they resurrected.
Doesn't say who it was.
Well, it's Mr. Rogers. They don't,
but it doesn't say who else was being considered.
Who they were against. Yeah,
it wasn't like a vote or anything. Was it, or it was just a?
I don't know. You win it. How else do you win without a vote?
But who is voting?
I
didn't get the vote.
The USPS. I don't know.
The USPS. Like there's a bunch of people going, oh, we are. Like it's Illuminati or something. We are the Knights of the Postal Service. Neither rain nor sleet nor dark of night shall stay us from resurrecting Fred Rogers' stamp. All say we all. Oh. And then they sacrifice a virgin and we get Fred Rogers back. It seems to me like knowing Fred Rogers, he would have been against that procedure. Electricians, are you making what you're worth, what you should be getting paid? If you don't think you are, you should look into IBEW Local 150. You're already doing the work. You might as well get compensated for what you're worth as an IBEW Local 150 electrician. You'll get fully paid health care, a medical HRA. You'll also get multiple retirement funds and a vacation savings account. And you'll work for contractors that take safety seriously. IBEW stands for Fair Pay, Safer Jobs, and a future you can count on. Union electricians earn higher wages. They have real health care, a pension, and a voice on the job. Stop guessing. Stop chasing benefits and look into the IBEW. Local 150, my dad was in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. He loved being in the IBEW, and you will be too. Join IBEW Local 150 and get paid what you're worth. Find out more at IBEW150.org. All right, so Metallica. I want to go see Metallica in Vegas. Your 8 o'clock-ish word. I'm pretty close today, by the way. 8:04 is pretty good. Is dark, D-A-R-K. I want you to take 30 seconds and text that to 800-223-9510. That is your entry to win tickets to see Metallica at the Sphere, airfare, hotel, and all of that. We'll get you another word at noon. And then at 5-ish. And the show is October 10th, so you'll have plenty of time to figure out which member of the WIIL Rock staff you want to take with you. It is mandatory to take one of us as your plus one. That's not true. You can take a friend if you want, but I'll be your friend. It's all thanks to Epic Deli, uniquely inspired, deliriously good. Visit epicdelimchenry.net. Again, your 8 o'clock word, text it now to 800-223-9510. D-A-R-K, dark. See Metallica at the Sphere in Vegas, thanks to Epic Deli. Lake County Honor Flight.
Lake County Honor Flight. That
pretty
works.
good.
Lake County Honor Flight.
Lake County Honor Flight. Lake County Honor Flight. It's good until the last part where you got to say it really fast or whatever. LCHF. I got it right. That's a good. That's a. Do you know that's a horrible acronym because it's
LCHF.
Lake County Honor
It's
Flight.
an amazing one.
I mean, it stands for what? It's correct.
Well, and we also use it for our hashtags for all our trips that we do with our veterans.
So
LCHF trip
good,
number.
It's good. It's nice and short.
Yeah.
To LCHF trip.
Yeah.
What are you on? What is Lake County Honor Flight?
We just had our 30th trip with Lake County Honor Flight.
So for those that don't, John is here. John, what were you in the military? Did you serve?
I was in the Army. Yeah.
You were in the Army. I didn't know what music to play. No. And I don't think I have the Army. Like, I don't even know. I know the Navy is anchors away. The Air Force is going to stop. The U.S. Air Force. The Marines have their. I don't know the Army one. Will you sing the Army one for us now,
sure,
please, John?
Hold on. Let the band come in.
Okay. Not an a cappella guy. So you were in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
What years were you? How long were you there?
I was in Vietnam from 67 to 68.
Do you talk about it? Do you like to talk about it? Do you dislike talking
it's
about
not
it?
necessarily a conversation starter.
Yeah, it's not a big thing for you or whatever.
No.
So, but
my dad was in Vietnam, and
a lot of the Vietnam people
does
not
talk about it.
Yeah.
And one time he started opening up about it, and then decided he didn't want to talk about it anymore, and it got super emotional.
See, that's one thing about the honor flight is that you're together with other veterans, typically Vietnam veterans, and those people you talk about.
They've had the
you
experience,
share stories, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, whatever.
They understand what you're saying, and it's like a band,
been there.
A band of brothers, if you will.
It will be.
Yeah.
You talk to people that haven't been there, and it doesn't mean anything. Sounds like a trip to Wisconsin Dells.
It's not something you can explain, like going to Paul Bunyan's breakfast in the
What
Dells.
does it do every day? Well,
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
That's good. But thank you for going and doing that.
No.
I appreciate you answering when they did that. And you've been you're on the Lake County Honor Flight board now.
Right. I went on Lake County Honor Flight 14 back in 2018.
Okay.
I became enamored with the program. It's the best thing out there. So I hung around.
And they're on 30 now. Yeah. And they're like, all right, John, you're on the board.
Well, sort of.
It's like a motorcycle gang. You're a hang around, and then you were a prospect, and now you're patched in.
Right.
Yeah. All right. And it's fulfilling for you. It must be because you encounter like all sorts of, for every honor flight, you meet the people that are going on the honor flight. Now, have you gone on all the other honor flights since then, or a bunch of them, or you just go?
No, I'm the guy that stays back and waves them goodbye and hello when they come back.
Yeah, it's just weird. John's out on the runway, and they're like, "Who's that?" I don't know.
He's great. He's the first face we see when we pull up
That's
from
awesome.
DC. So,
and Janelle, you have gone now. How many honor flights have you gone? Janelle is a former staff member here, and she does photography for so many events that we are at. And she actually, if you look at our pictures, me and Leah, where we're trying to look like rock stars back.
Yeah.
Janelle
We
photography.
probably need some redos.
Yeah, we're gonna need new
Absolutely.
pictures because Leah has lost a lot of weight. She's watching her macros. I don't know what that means, but
I don't either.
she's melting away. She's
I am
melting
not
away.
melting away.
She's so beautiful.
So we're gonna
Thank
need some
you.
new pictures because we go out and people are like, "Who's
Who's
that?"
that?
With Tom?
Yeah.
yeah.
We actually did have that happen a couple of weeks ago. The
Where
guy
people
didn't,
said how hot you were.
no, the guy didn't
Yeah.
recognize me.
Yeah.
He said
Oh, no.
he said I looked younger. I was like,
Yeah. I don't know how you did that.
Well,
Aging in
I would love
reverse.
to do your new
All right.
headshots. That would be amazing.
And where's you have a studio now,
I have
brick
a
and
photo
mortar,
studio in Gurney, and you brought Royal Bliss in there to take pictures. But
rockstar
that's
pictures,
beside the point. But I've done 19 trips
honor
with
flights,
our
and you
Wow.
go and you
Lake County
take,
Honor Flight
because
veterans.
if you guys go, on the honor flight, it's nice to have all those pictures and stuff, and you got Janelle there taking just
Well, that's
awesome
what we tell the
pictures.
veterans and the guardians, that don't waste your time taking pictures, looking through the whole weekend in your camera viewfinder. Janelle's there to take pictures.
she's got it. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
And
brilliant.
She takes better pictures anyway.
That's brilliant.
And it's all volunteers. So I volunteer
Aw.
19 weekends now. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday going to DC. And then, oh my gosh, we fly Southwest Airlines. They give us free flights for our
I love
veterans.
SWA,
and
man. They're the best.
They're amazing. So it's just
I'm a
fantastic.
Rapid Rewards member, and I have a very low number because I got on that early. So Southwest does a great job.
Yeah.
And so you guys, and it's usually out of Milwaukee.
Yeah, we
yeah.
meet in North Chicago. We bus everybody up to Milwaukee. We fly Fridays out of Milwaukee to Reagan Airport, spend the weekend, and fly back Sunday evening.
Okay, we'll get more into the details about that and how people get involved, whether they're a veteran or know a veteran that wants to experience it, or a volunteer, or maybe a company that would like to help sponsor things or things like that. We'll run that down coming up. From Lake County Honor Flight, John and Janelle are here this morning. I'm sorry, from the LCHF. They're see, it doesn't sound good as an acronym. Five finger on Will Rock. If you have a veteran that might be interested in Lake County Honor Flight, or if you're interested in maybe helping out or getting involved, we'll run that down for you. John and Janelle are here from the board of LCHF. Coming, I'll stop doing that. Coming up, we'll get your questions answered. If you have specific questions, text them in now to 800-223-9510, and we'll run them down. It's 8:14.
Air quality alert in effect today. 80 and sunny. 54 overnight. 70 for 74 in Round Lake Beach, 71 in Lake Forest.
All right. Rocking the chain. Last Friday night was a little chilly, a little nipply, so we didn't get out to Blarney Island. This Friday night we will. And I'm impressed that $5 Fridays are back. I'm not just blowing sunshine up Blarney's.
Yeah, because everything's expensive. So why wouldn't they change it to $6 Sundays, $7 Sundays, or Fridays?
Fridays,
whatever day.
Yeah. You can't even change the day. Why don't they change the day to like $2 Tuesdays and not be open?
Right.
You know, that'll learn people. But I just to hold the line on prices.
Right.
From last year, and they got to get all that stuff out to the island and then all back. Every beer that goes out there has to get crated out on a boat, carted out there
on
a
lot
boat.
That goes into it.
And then all the beers come back too, both the aluminum and the fluid volume in a different form. So it's expensive to get stuff out there. $5 Fridays. We go to Blarney Island, save a little money. $5 food specials, $5 aluminum pints of Miller Lite on special, $5 off the shuttle when you're getting on the shuttle. Say, hey, Will Rock says I get $5 off. And they'll do it. This Friday night, music from the Knockoffs. We've also got your chance to win your way onto the 95 Will Rock Morning Show Chula Vista Getaway in November. We'll have other swag for you to win. Oh, and get this on your calendar. Don't forget our second annual Build Your Own Bikini is back. It's at Blarney Island again this summer, Sunday, August 9th. More details coming soon. And this Friday night, I'll be there broadcasting live starting at 9. Blarney Island, a mile away from reality. Get there on your boat. If you don't have a boat, get on the shuttle at Mulligan Harbor Golf and Sports Bar, formerly Port of Blarney, there, Grass Lake Road, west of 59 in Antioch. I'll see you this Friday night at Blarney Island with Miller Lite and Will Rock. Riding season is here. Had a great ride this past weekend. Went up to Madison to see Royal Bliss at Broadfest. If you've never been to Broadfest, go. If you haven't been out riding yet, go. If you want to learn to ride, go to House of Harley on Layton and Greenfield Riding Academy. If you want to get back into riding, you're looking for a motorcycle, they've got them at House of Harley. All the new motorcycles are there. Every model, you're going to find the exact one you want. If you're looking for a quality pre-ridden bike, huge selection at House of Harley. Of course, they've got all the motor clothes and all the parts and service. If you need service, they get it done. And then also the rides. They're not just there selling you stuff and whatever. They're part of the riding community. Got a big one in another week. June 6th is one of my favorite rides. This is an escorted ride. It's the COPS ride, law enforcement charity ride for the concerns of police survivors. That's to benefit the families of fallen officers. Again, that ride Saturday, June 6th from House of Harley Davidson. But they got one for you this weekend, too, at the house. As always, riding season cranked up and ready to go. The Headley Grange band will be playing. Double D's Barbecue will be playing. And the ride will be spectacular at House of Harley Davidson. Whether you're riding to get there for the party or you're riding back after the party, you're going to meet other people who ride. And just a great time. Live music at the house goes on all summer long, kicking off the season with music, fun, barbecue. That Double D's Barbecue is so good. Cold drinks and more, all at House of Harley Davidson. Get yourself some barbecue and watch some great music. Maybe take a test drive on the new 2026 model. Check out the showroom, browse the latest apparel. They've got it all. HouseofHarleyDavidson.com. Head out this Saturday for some live music, some barbecue, and some riding at the House of Harley on Layton in Greenfield, or HouseofHarleyDavidson.com. Speaking of riding, we should get into that right now. Janelle's dad from Hog Lawyer reminded us that they do escorted for honor flight. They escort the honor flight guys. They load them up on a bus, and then there's usually a cordon of motorcycles, and they escort them to and from the airport, right?
Yes, our veterans get on the bus at North Chicago at Foss Park, and there's a bunch of police officers, sheriffs, motorcycles, Corvettes, and regular automobiles, and we get to ride up to the Milwaukee airport with not going on any stop sign or stoplight. So maybe John can tell you more about it.
Escorted ride like that, you've earned that. You went and served,
right.
and
no stops. It's still a 40-minute trip, but people always wonder what's going on. They think it's a politician or some executive or something. With
it's better than that.
We've had
much better than that.
Hundreds of motorcycles, even when we used to leave early in the morning or come back in the rain or things like that. Those folks are still out there giving us a ride.
Yeah, escorting them all the way there.
The veterans, I look out and see all of that.
It's impressive.
Mobile support.
And it's fun seeing on all the local Lake County groups, like, what was that on 41?
On 41
What's
Thursday?
going on? It's our amazing veterans. They deserve every sort of celebration they can get, including not having to deal with stoplights or
traffic.
For
most people,
ride.
The only time you get to blow through any traffic signals is when you're dead, so you don't get to appreciate like at your funeral. They let funerals do that. This is good. These people have earned that. So, but if people want to get involved, I know your dad always has the information with a Hog Lawyer, hoglawyer.com and stuff, and I see it posted on Honor Flyer. But if people want to be part of the escort, how is the best way to find out when the honor flight is and where to go?
We post on social media. We post on newsletters that we mail out. We fly 3 times a year: late April, early May, August, and October. And the word's out there. It's out on Facebook, it's out on Instagram, and everything else.
And
you're just invited. You can just show up. And
no sign up, no commitment. You show up. And if it's raining, you don't want to go, that's fine. But everybody comes out. And then
that's why they invented rain gear and cars. Yeah.
And all the details can be found on our website at lakecountyhonorflight.org.
All right. And I've shared that now on, if you go to 95willrock.com, TomTube is up and running. See what's going on here this morning with John and Janelle. So if you want to do the escort, there's how you find out the information. If you have a vet, or you are a vet, or you're somebody who's interested in volunteering, we'll run down that information in just a couple of minutes. And if you have specific questions, 800-223-9510 from Lake County Honor Flight. John and Janelle are here this morning. I wanted to get them in, and I said this to Leah, I don't know, we were talking like a month or two ago. You always see Lake County Honor Flight, but I don't know the exact details of how to do it. And it seems like the kind of thing where it would really feel fulfilling to get involved.
Yeah.
Which Janelle, you've been doing it for how long?
I've been doing it for 9 years.
Yeah. So John and
8 years.
8 years. So
Yeah.
once you get in, it's to be able to honor our veterans must be so fulfilling.
Yeah, and I found out about Lake County Honor Flight through my dad because he had done some pro bono legal work for them. So it's such a small world.
She's very like, her dad does not look for plugs and stuff like that. And she's very like, let's not talk about my photography studio, but hoglawyer.com is Joe Rominski, and he's the real deal when it comes to riding and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
he's great. I guess
he's out doing stuff all the time in the riding community.
And I guess
weekend.
I hear his ads on the radio here occasionally, and I voiced a few when I used to work here, so it was fun.
And I know he's a rider too, so he's big on that. So if you want to join the cordon and help him get to and from the airport, Lake County Honor Flight, that is available. LakeCountyHonorFlight.org. We'll get your questions answered coming up. It's 8:24.
Air quality alert today, 80 and sunny.
800-223-9510. Talk or text, same number. Get those questions in now for LCHF. Lake County Honor Flight. This is growing on me as far as acronyms go, Instead of having to say it, you can just make the sound, and people look at you funny and be like, Honor Flight, duh, what's wrong with you? Lake County Honor Flight is here. I'm having a hard time talking about it. But LCHF, Lake County Honor Flight, is here. If you are a veteran and you want to know about who gets to go on Honor Flight, what's all about for vets, we'll run that down coming up next. Also, volunteer information, sponsor information, all that stuff between now and 9 o'clock. 8:28, Will Rock Morning Show, Tom and Leah. Find Your Beach Bar Tour is tomorrow night at the Broken Oar. This is the best way to qualify for the Cabin Fever Getaway. Come out, drink some Coronas, maybe win some swag or concert tickets. And somebody's going to qualify for CFG 2027 this Thursday night. And this is the best odds because you only have to qualify. We're only picking qualifiers on Thursday nights this summer. So if you get in that final drawing, you got a good shot. And you're only up against people that are at the bar with you tomorrow night. So drink some beers, hang out on the river there. You can come by boat. You can come by car, motorcycle, probably helicopter, hovercraft, whatever you got. We will be there tomorrow night starting at 7. Get there early so you get a good spot. Beautiful outdoor evening at the Broken Oar, Rawson Bridge Road in Port Barrington. We'll see you there tomorrow night for the Corona Find Your Beach Bar Tour stop with 95 WIIL Rock.
Air quality alert today, 80 and sunny, 54 overnight, 70 tomorrow, 72 in Gurnee, and 77 in Wakanda. Don't you hate when you put it in the wrong hole? It's supposed to go in one and you put it in the other, and it could really
we have company.
It
Can
could
you
really
just clean
bite
it
you.
up? Can
I
you just
know.
clean it
I
up
didn't
a
know
little?
how to clean it up
Can you just
differently.
clean it up a little bit. All right.
No.
All right.
That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95 second update.
I'd rather put it in the wrong hole than have it put in the wrong hole. I'm assuming.
Noted.
I'm assuming.
Yes. Okay. News brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. Think about your future. Check out UA Local 118's apprenticeship program. A child was seriously injured and flown to a hospital after a tree fell on multiple kids at a home in Lakewood. Officials say emergency crews responded quickly and the incident is under investigation. A Kenosha woman was killed and a man critically injured in a motorcycle crash Monday evening, with police accusing 66-year-old Archie Heath Sr. of causing the wreck while intoxicated. The man was airlifted to a hospital, and Heath is now jailed on multiple charges, including homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. WIIL Rock Sports. Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking? Call Pratt's today for a free estimate. Pittsburgh Pirates routed the Skidding Cubs 12-1 to extend Chicago's losing streak to 10 games. Cubs are just the second team in Major League history to have 2 10-game winning streaks and 1 10-game losing streak in the same season. Minnesota Twins beat the Chicago White Sox 5-3 on Tuesday night. Milwaukee Brewers with a 6-0 victory over the St. Louis Cardinals. The Oklahoma City Thunder moved 1 win away from a return to the NBA Finals by beating the San Antonio Spurs, and the Golden Knights beat the Colorado Avalanche for an unthinkable sweep to make their 3rd Stanley Cup final in 9 seasons.
Was it unthinkable, Leah?
Unthinkable.
Vegas beat Colorado.
4 times.
That's unthinkable. In a row. Stop a second. That's unthinkable. That's unthinkable.
7.
Vegas beat Colorado 4 times in a row.
I'm doing this for our friend Tim.
Wait, well, because he's a Colorado fan, not doing for him. You're doing it to him.
I'm sorry.
Tim, lowly Vegas Golden Knights beat the mighty Colorado Avalanche. What wins in a fight? So there's a bunch of knights going along on their horses. Look at me, I'm doing a horse ride here. Hey, we're Golden Knights.
Yeah.
They're wearing gold. They're impressive.
Right.
And we're like, look at us. Trot, 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 trot. We're the Golden Knights.
But then what comes
And a
along?
giant avalanche from Colorado. The Golden Knights are screwed, but no, somehow.
Unthinkable.
It's unthinkable. Is it unthinkable? Teams have never won 4 hockey games against another opponent in a
Just
row.
didn't see that coming. I think that
I didn't. I know that because I don't. I didn't watch any of the games.
I believe the Avalanche was
The
favored.
most remarkable team in the history of hockey
I hate
beat
you.
the lowly Golden Knights, who look like a Bantam League, a U16. These kids were out there with the chairs pushing them along. They couldn't even skate, and somehow these children, these non-hockey playing
It's
children,
unthinkable.
defeated the mighty Colorado Avalanche.
It happened.
Thank you for covering that, Leah. That is unthinkable. I've got to go lay down.
Oh man.
I've got to go lay down. It was unthinkable.
It was unthinkable.
It's unthinkable. It's unthinkable. All right. Sorry, I got excited. I just couldn't believe that happened. It's a sign of the apocalypse. Get right with your Lord and Savior because stuff is happening.
Yep.
This is a sign.
This was in the end of
the
times.
4 horsemen of the hockey apocalypse. All right.
Speaking of something unthinkable, Tom, This is
incomprehensible.
Wrong hole. All right.
Okay.
Wrong.
Why are you looking at me
place.
like I don't know my right holes from my wrong holes?
Well, I hope you would know this. Corvette owner is going viral after his girlfriend accidentally melted his backpack. He handed her his
I don't
backpack.
see how that's even possible.
He handed her his backpack and said, "Hey,
backpack.
can you put this? You got this new Corvette. Can you put this in the
Oh,
trunk?"
she doesn't understand what's going on with the Corvette there.
He said that she put it in the engine bay,
In the hood, in the bonnet, and he wanted it in the boot.
He wanted it in the front.
Right.
The trunk was in the front.
Right.
She didn't realize that. She opened up the engine compartment and threw the backpack, which would be
right on the heated manifold.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a book called Manifold Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to the author. This is when I worked in New York, and it's a book. It's a cookbook for things you can cook, like on your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a venison steak. I drove around in the station vehicle until it was cooked to a nice, rare, really freaking rare.
Yeah.
But we ate it, and
you guys actually ate it.
Yeah.
Did you clean off the engine before
No,
you?
I just
did
threw it
it
right on the oiliest spot I could find, Leah. I made sure there was some of that.
Like that is a stupid question.
And,
this whole thing is dumb. I can't believe you did that.
Well, I don't know if you know what we do on this show. Just don't act like this show's all classy. I just had kittens based on a Colorado avalanche loss, so this is a dumb show too. So, but I don't. You'd have to get it in a really specific spot to have the backpack melt. And how did the thing close? Like, there's not usually a lot of extra room in the engine. I have too many questions.
Yeah.
So anyway, she threw it in there and
it melted. His backpack, his phone was in there.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
As you're going down the road, don't you
smell it? Maybe. Yeah. Well, maybe he caught it before. Like, wouldn't you be like,
what? I don't think I date girls like this.
Okay.
I don't know if you've met Tracy, but she's smart.
She's smart.
She has her master's
we make
degree.
Mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
You've never put something in the wrong place before?
Well, they'll usually squeal. I don't think a car's going to squeal, right? Anyway.
Like, I've gone to put something away.
If you're with the right person, there is no wrong place to stick things.
I've gone to put something in the pantry that belonged in the fridge.
Ryan squealed, right? So you knew not to do that again. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
All right. If it melts, you really need to see a doctor. That's all I'm saying. All right, Lake County Honor Flight is here. John and Janelle from the board at the LCHF. If you want to get involved as a volunteer or maybe a sponsor or something, we'll run that down a little bit. But let's break this down succinctly, if you will, and talk about what Lake County Honor Flight is for veterans and who qualifies and what exactly is the experience. So let's start with that. Who qualifies to go on? What is Lake County Honor Flight? What do they get to do, and who qualifies?
The mission
to do
of Lake County Honor Flight, as well as the National Honor Flight Network, takes veterans, anyone that served active duty between 1941 and the end of 1975 are qualified to go on an honor flight.
It's basically World War I through
World War II,
through
Korea, Cold War prior to Vietnam and Vietnam era.
Okay.
You don't have to have served in Vietnam. You don't have to have served in country during World War II or Korea. It's a matter of having been an active duty veteran any time during that period.
Okay. Yeah.
Qualifies you to go.
Go over.
The only rule is that you can only go on one honor flight. If you go on Chicago, you can't go on Lake County.
And are the flights mixed? So you'll have veterans from all the different wars go
at this point in time. The majority of veterans on our flights are Vietnam veterans because there's so few Korean veterans.
My dad was in Korea, and that was before it was war, and he'd be 90 next year.
April of last year, we had a World War II veteran.
Holy
and there's
geez.
not many of them left. This
Right.
gentleman was 100 years old.
Yeah, over 100. Yeah.
So they're far and few between. Obviously, they go to the front of the wait list. They're taken on the next flight.
Right.
Whereas Vietnam veterans, we have about 160 or so veterans on a wait list, which typically means about a year and a half they'll be on a wait list.
Okay. So how many go each time?
25 veterans each flight. We do 3 flights a year.
So 100 a year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And
75 veterans a year.
You said 4. See, I have 100 in my head. You said 4 months before. You said 4 different months. So
because we typically go in April, but this year we happen to go in May.
So
we have a spring flight, a summer
way.
flight, and a fall flight.
All right.
Would have been easier to say it that way.
All right. My little head heard 4,
okay.
And then you said 25, and I did math from the last.
Well,
so I am paying attention, just not well enough. So now to get on this wait list, what does a veteran do?
Simply go to LakeCountyHonorFlight.org website. There's a tab at the top of the front page that says applications. Open that up and tap on the veteran's application. It takes you less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
We don't require any social security numbers. We don't require your DD-214, which is your discharge papers.
I mean, obviously, you're not. You know, who still has their DD-214?
Every veteran. Has
John carries it with him. He's like, I have my papers.
That's right.
And I am not in the ready reserve. All right,
the veteran discount at Wendy's and all these other.
There you
places.
go. Good for you. Good for you. I got the veteran discount on these shoes, and I tried not to get it. I'm not a veteran, but to me, we mall walk with Phil, who is a veteran. He was in the Army every day. And I was in the dude store, and the girl said, I said, do you have the mall discount? Because you work here, sometimes you get a discount. And they didn't have it. And she's like, but we have the military discount. I'm like, I wasn't in the military. And Phil's like, I was. She's like, oh, then you get the military discount. I go, but he's not going to wear the shoes. I felt like stolen valor for shoes. So
did you park in the veterans parking spot?
I did not.
Oh.
I did not. So that's okay. So I'm all right. You absolved me on this.
Yeah.
But do you verify in some way or no? It's an honor system.
Honor system, you put it on your application and you answer the questions. And
anybody willing to like steal a slot on Lake County Honor Flight, and you're a scumbag.
It won't take long for the other 24 veterans to figure it out that you're bogus.
I'm going to go and say I served in like World War I. I was like,
and you wear all your medals backwards.
I have World War I medals from my grandfather.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'll just put them on my t-shirt. I'll be like, I was in World War I. I was in the big one. Leah likes that because she thinks I'm that old. So, good old Armistice Day, man. I remember that.
I was pretty young for a 108-year-old.
Thank you very much.
Oh, man.
So anywhere from 1941 to 1975. And then about 100 a year gets it is
75 actually a year ago.
I keep doing that.
It's all good. And then each veteran gets paired up with a guardian. So we're always looking for guardians, and they pretty much take care of their every need. We push them Guardians push the veterans in the wheelchairs.
in the
handle their backpacks.
Mhm.
They're
help
just
them on
there.
and off the
yeah.
bus.
Okay. All right.
Help them through
Janelle's
the
like, we
food line
push
at the
'em.
buffet
So they
table.
Push them in a
They go on
wheelchair.
a Friday to a Sunday, so
Yeah.
there might be some assistance required, with the flight and getting into the
Especially
hotel.
on
out of the
Saturday,
hotel.
because Saturday we tend to talk about doing 8 to 10 miles of walking.
Yes.
Whether these veterans are spry or not, and think they can get through the whole day.
I just crossed me off the list.
It's nice to have a wheelchair at your disposal.
Yeah. All right.
And the wheelchairs are donated to us, so that's great.
So if somebody wants to be a guardian for this, what is that process?
Same process. LakeCountyHonorFlight.org, same tab that says application. Fill out the guardian application. A lot of times we encourage family members, sons, daughters, grandsons,
That's
granddaughters,
great. Yeah,
to be
yeah.
your guardian companion for the weekend.
Oh, that's wonderful. And now, do you room with your?
Everybody gets their own hotel
Okay,
room. You get
all
your
right.
own seat on the bus. You
Yeah.
get your own clothes.
You don't have to sit on somebody else's
Don't.
lap,
No,
which
not
is
at all.
nice.
sharing
No.
That would-
seats,
I got a veteran, but he's under me right now.
Guardians do need to do a training. We have a 1-day training,
Okay.
and it's filled with information.
Because there
that-
must be a million questions like, how am I supposed? Because this is something you don't want to screw
Sometimes
up.
you're teaching folks how to use a brake on a wheelchair for the first time. So
Yeah,
we teach them how to put the brakes on the wheelchairs and just safety. We want to make sure our veterans are taken care of
That's
very
excellent.
well.
That is excellent. That is now. If somebody wants to do that, you apply online, and then it's the flight and a couple nights hotel and meals. And so like, what does it cost?
Veterans
for a
are
guardian?
free. We ask for a tax deductible donation because the Lake County Honor Flight is a nonprofit. We ask the guardians to pay for a donation.
So is it like you don't have to like set up your flight? You just pay whatever
You
donation.
sign up and we
you
take
pay
care
the
of all of
donation
the
and you
details.
guys handle all the details.
Right.
Is there a
Right.
ballpark number? Because people are like,
Right now it's about $1,500.
Okay, all right, and then gets the
And
air and the
this goes
hotel
to
and all
Lake
this
County
stuff.
Honor Flight to defray the cost of the veterans. the
Absolutely,
supplies,
absolutely.
the hotel rooms, the food.
Well, people spend $1,500 on a lot dumber stuff. Trust me. Yeah,
Yes.
Airfare both ways.
I did last weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but if people
The
want to
veterans
do,
pay nothing.
it's
obviously.
LakeCountyHonorFlight.org for veterans or for guardians.
Guardians to sign up.
Very good.
Right.
All right, if you got
And a lot of other information is out on our website.
LakeCountyHonorFlight.org. If you have other questions, we'll check those out on the text line 800-223-9510. John and Janelle are here from Lake County Honor Flight LCHF. And did the May one already happen this year?
Yes, we did May 1, 2, and 3, and it was beautiful out there.
Yeah.
And
Cherry blossom time.
It was, they were ending.
Just at the end of-
They were
yeah,
ending, but
yeah.
we had a surprise visitor at Tomb of the Unknown Soldier during the Lake County Honor Flight wreath laying, a wild turkey. It was crazy.
At the wreath laying, which is that at Arlington?
It's at Arlington National Cemetery, yes, at Tomb of the Unknown
Oh,
Soldier.
geez.
So
Have you ever been there at Tomb of the Unknown Soldier?
I have not.
If you do, don't walk on the plaza.
No.
There's
Don't sit down.
There's a very sharply dressed man there with a weapon, with a bayonet, who will walk over to you and tell you to get your damn feet off the damn plaza.
well,
Okay.
that's turkey.
It wasn't me, but it was a person very close to me,
Uh-oh.
and it terrified me. I'm like, that kid better move his feet.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So
it's
there was
terrifying.
Did the guy shoo the turkey away?
The
or-
turkey was very respectful, so they have to walk 21 steps on the plaza for
Right.
their ritual.
If you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, it is the most incredible thing.
Yeah.
These guards of the unknown, the Tomb of the Unknown, the life they lead.
this turkey comes by and stands on the mat. I'm like, get out of the way, but it did actually, like, while the guard was counting to 21 seconds, and then it went off the mat and just plopped down on the plaza. It was just crazy.
They had
This
fresh
was
turkey there
nuts.
that night. You know, the guards, they live there.
Yes.
And they have to live a life basically of a monk, and their uniform has to be exactly spot on, and all the things they do in the ceremony have to be precision and perfect. It is, I think they do it for like a year, and it is a year that you would it's
Right.
like your everything's got to be so totally tight for those guys.
You have to be certain height,
Yeah.
certain waist size, certain weight.
And they've never left. They've never during like,
Right.
it was like a hurricane.
Snowstorms.
The
and-
one hurricane they were told they could leave. And
And they
they're
didn't.
like, no, this is,
Yeah.
we're not leaving. Go F yourself. So
Yeah.
if you ever go to Washington, Arlington should be number one on your list of things not to miss. And it's
Right.
awesome that the guys from Lake County Honor Flight get to go and do that. And then the different memorials, we'll talk about that. And if people have questions, 800-223-9510. We'll run those down next. Lake County Honor Flight 95 will rock. I heard there was a tragedy at the Legion the other day. They ran out of car bliss, so Leah had to tell Cody to go get her
Toddle
some.
his ass to the
Yeah.
frickin' store and get me another car bliss.
That's her little bartender
No.
friend there.
No,
So.
I didn't.
Who, by the way, everybody at the Legion now calls Cody, I guess. So.
So embarrassing.
They have car bliss at the Legion, though.
They do. And I did not. I said, just pick me whatever flavor you think I'll like because I like them all. Like, it's not hard.
You'll get it right, Cody.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They don't. I bought. Did I tell you about this?
No.
I actually went for our Memorial Day get together.
Party, yeah.
I went to the store and I found the Americana Backyard Bliss.
Yeah.
I found that pack.
That's
I was
the
so
new summer
excited.
pack.
I
You're
was
like, we talked
yes.
about that on the radio.
I was so excited. I tried every flavor in the pack, and I'm not a big cherry person, but I love them all: strawberry, cherry, grape, and apple. I was kind of worried about the good.
See, and I'd be like, I don't know about strawberry.
So good.
Yeah,
They all were so good. It's like
well, good
eating
on
a
you on
popsicle.
trying all the flavors at least twice, because you don't know after the one. Anyway, Carbliss reminds you to please drink responsibly. Nostalgic flavors that feel like summer. Celebrate America's 250th birthday with Bliss. Let flavor ring. The Carbliss Americana pack. If you don't have it at your bar, at your store, or whatever, tell them to get on that. And if they want to know where to get it, or want to know where to get it, go to drinkcarbliss.com.
I like this one too. Red, white, and blissful.
There you go.
Blissful.
Americana pack from Carbliss. Go to drinkcarbliss.com to find Carbliss near you. We had Carbliss at the 501 Club party last Friday.
Yes, we did. Carbliss is everywhere, and then I'm like, I'm a spokesperson for a Carbliss.
Just trying to get a discount at the bar. No, I'm a spokesperson. I don't think you understand. This is my
This
flex.
is what I do. This
Yeah.
is part of my job.
I don't know if they'll have it this Friday. 501 Club party this Friday at Lake County Libation Trail, and Visit Lake County present the 501 Club party this Friday at Brews and Views, which starts at 4. 501 starts obviously at 501. But 10 craft breweries, live music. And if you've never hung out at the Independence Grove Beer Garden, once you go one time, you'll be like, why am
You're
I not
hooked.
drinking my beer here every time? Yeah, 10 craft breweries. You can get a punch card for $30, get you 10 tastings, souvenir glass, and a small bite from the Relish Cafe. Plus, we'll have some freebies for you, including concert tickets, including Milwaukee Metal Fest Day 2, which is on Saturday, June 6th at the Rave Theory. The Dead Man tickets too. 501 this Friday at the Independence Grove Beer Garden, Independence Grove Forest Preserve there on Buckley in Libertyville.
What's your perfect day?
My perfect day?
Your perfect day.
Laying on my couch, not talking to any
like
humans.
temperature.
Oh,
Like, what's-
temperature wise?
Yeah, what's your perfect
I like
day?
a little bit, a few clouds and
Mhm.
like in the lower 70s.
74 with some
Yeah.
clouds on Friday.
Yeah, 74 would be.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be your
Independence Grove
perfect
Beer
day.
Garden on Friday for the 501 Club party. The thing starts at 4. You probably should go early. So hopefully all the Lake County honor flights get good weather. The next one is when is the next one exactly?
August 7, 8, and 9.
All right. And I suppose the Guardians for that are already in
Nope.
place, or
Nope.
Yeah,
We're
so people can
about
still
ready to
apply.
line up the flight with veterans and guardians. So
Okay. All
it's
right.
not too late to get your application in
That's for August, and then the one in the fall. So.
October. Yeah.
Because there are 3, Leah, so the 75.
I
going.
get
I
it.
don't know.
Yes.
Now the experience is they get picked up at the
we meet at the golf course in North Chicago typically.
All right.
Bus takes them, big coach, motor coach bus, and the entourage goes up to Milwaukee, zip through TSA, get on the plane, and fly to Washington.
Do they get to go to the front of the line at TSA? I think who's going to get in the way of that? That's
Yeah.
got to feel good too.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a great trip from beginning to
absolutely great trip.
Fly on Southwest to Washington. They get there, and then it's pretty go from Friday to Sunday to see
Pretty
things,
much,
right?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of downtime.
So do you go to the memorials just for the people that are on the flight, or do you go to
No,
the other ones as well?
We typically have a scope of memorials that we try and hit.
Yeah.
Traffic protests, construction, all can deviate us from a plan. But we try to get obviously to the Vietnam Memorial, Korea Memorial, Martin Luther King, Pentagon 9/11, the Air Force, Iwo Jima, Navy.
Yeah.
We get them all in, maybe not in an order that we had planned originally, but the bus drivers are pretty good about deviating.
All of the memorials on their own are breathtaking.
And obviously Arlington,
Yeah.
women's in the military.
Arlington is incredible. The things that are there.
We sign up and typically get to place a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which is another special treat for the veterans.
Right. Did you the you know what, the Iwo Jima to me is the one that I'm like, because I didn't know it was so huge.
Yeah.
The statue is it's not man's. These are the guys raising the flag on the top of Mount Suribachi after the Battle of Iwo Jima.
That is the most dangerous memorial in Washington.
Yes.
Wow.
The memorial itself,
because people are up looking at it, trying for the perfect picture to get the flag raising and such, and they fall down the stairs. They don't realize
because you have to be so far back. It's enormous.
Yeah,
it is
stairs
enormous.
on all sides.
There's all sides.
Yeah.
So, it's like somebody made a mistake when they made this.
It's enormous. But Iwo Jima, if there's more iconic, and the photo was of a recreation of the flag raising there at Iwo Jima, but the Battle of Iwo Jima was like one of the, in American military history, one of the worst. Going all that island hopping, and then you get into all the other islands through the South Pacific, but it goes everywhere from like Vietnam and the things that went on there, and
we don't do Washington Monument. There's not a lot there.
Yeah.
We'll go through the Jefferson
You're not getting
Memorial.
any revolutionary takers for this anyway, are you? Or
not anymore.
No,
those days are gone.
That would be weird.
Well,
I would question those people. You don't look.
I think you're part of stolen valor.
You don't look 300 years old to me, sir.
Or you do look well for 300.
Yeah.
There's only one monument in Washington, D.C., and that is the Washington Monument.
Yeah.
So many people call like the Vietnam Monument, the Korea Monument. It's memorial. They are memorials, not monuments.
Right. Yeah. That's an incredible experience. And then back in the whole reverse.
Do the reverse. Washington back to Milwaukee. The big entourage, people meet in the concourse outside the Southwest gates. The motorcycle people, the Corvette clubs, things like that are there.
That's awesome.
Then we do the escort all the way back to North Chicago where we started.
And in most cases at the airports, both in DC and Milwaukee, the veterans get a water cannon salute from the local firefighters.
On a plane?
The water's flying over, which is really cool. And then the flight crew, Southwest, is amazing. The captains come out. We have like a beach ball game where we blow up big, huge American flag looking beach balls and go from the front of the plane to the back and forward. And the flight attendants are always great. And we just have a party up in the sky.
Apparently it's Coachella in the sky before you get to Washington. All right. Very good.
Then we wind up back in North Chicago at Veterans Memorial Park, to the homecoming. That's where the family and friends gather and watch the veterans get off the bus and, start telling their stories about what a great weekend they've had.
Other questions I'm getting on the text line. People want to know about sponsorships. Like, are you looking for businesses or people to just donate or things like
Donations
that?
are what drives us. That's what makes this all operate. We're a nonprofit organization. Again, the veterans fly free. It costs a lot of money to feed 25 veterans, to put them up in hotel rooms for 2 nights, the airfares, things like that. So donations drive us. That's what we're out here beating a drum for.
And it's all on the website, LakeCountyHonorFlight.org, and there's a Facebook and all that stuff too. And again, August coming up. Anybody that's interested, if you're a veteran or a veteran from 41 through 75, the years 1941 through 1975, tell them to get the information. If you want to be a guardian, if you want to,
absolutely. If
donate.
you want to be a guardian, be a part of this program, and be a companion to a veteran going through this for the first time, is phenomenal experience.
Yeah.
A lot of the Guardians come back for a second and third trip.
That's awesome. That's awesome. John, thank you for doing that. Thank you for, your service in Vietnam. And we appreciate you getting up and coming
Thanks
in
for
this
having
morning and telling
on,
us about
talking
that.
about Lake County Honor Flight.
That's awesome. Janelle, you do all of this kind of stuff.
Thank
You for
you.
that. Thank you for taking pictures of me and Leah and making us look like we know what we're doing. When we're doing.
Anytime.
Give a plug to the photo studio, Janelle, just for,
Plug it?
Yeah, just give a little
Okay,
plug.
well, my name's Janelle Rominski, and I am a professional photographer in Gurnee. I specialize in portraits, events, and rock stars. You may also see me in the photo pit at the Raven Eagles Club. I've been there for 10 and a half years shooting shows, and I also have a photo booth. My studio is located on the corner of Delaney and 41 in Gurnee. Royal Bliss has been there, a bunch of other bands, and I just love Gurnee so much. Gurnee's got it.
And all the Lake County Honor Flight photos,
Yes.
too, which are incredible. So
And
thank you for
you
doing all
can
that.
find more details on me. Go to thatphotogal.com.
At photogal.com, lakecountyhonorflight.org. Thank you, John, Janelle,
Thank you.
both for being in here this
Thank
morning
you.
and talking Honor Flight with us. Again, lakecountyhonorflight.org. It is 9:03.
Air quality alert today, 80 and sunny, 54 overnight, 70 for tomorrow. It's 68 in Zion and 76 in Crystal Lake. Can you play chess?
Yeah.
You know how to play chess? I do not, so I'm not going to be in on this, but the latest workout trend in New York City. Tell you more about that after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95-second
We have
update.
giant chess here at Gurnee Mills in our
Mhm.
dining pavilion.
Yeah.
So, I
Is
like
that-
giant chess.
But is giant chess, does it have all the
It's
pieces?
the same as
It
regular
is
chess.
the same,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
giant.
It's just giant.
Okay.
It's just bigger.
I wasn't sure because
Same rules.
there's so
You're not
many
allowed
pieces.
to pick them up and hit your opponent with them,
Oh,
which would be
same.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
where I,
What's the point of having a little horsey guy if you can't trot it over and smack into somebody?
especially when they're the big pieces.
Yeah. The big pieces.
Yeah.
It's always size with you.
That is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rock, 95-second update. Police identified the woman killed in the crash near Gurnee Saturday. It's 35-year-old Maria Conchita Perez of Waukegan. Investigators say her friend, 29-year-old Priscilla Martinez of Gurnee, was allegedly drunk and looking at her phone when she crashed into a semi on 94 at nearly 80 miles per hour. A man suffered serious injuries and was flown to a hospital after a dirt bike crash near Woodstock. Authorities say he was taken by air ambulance for treatment following the incident, which remains under investigation. Sports. Brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. It was the Pittsburgh Pirates over the Cubs. Twins beat the White Sox. Milwaukee Brewers with a victory over the St. Louis Cardinals. Oklahoma City Thunder, they moved one win away from a return to the NBA Finals by beating the San Antonio Spurs. Golden Knights, they beat the Colorado Avalanche. They are...
Wait. The Golden Knights beat the Colorado Avalanche?
An unthinkable sweep.
That's unthinkable.
I can't with you.
Who do I have to murder? This shouldn't have happened. It's unthinkable.
It's unthinkable. They're headed to the Stanley Cup final.
What?
Third time in 9 seasons. I know. It's
Insane.
it's unthinkable.
It's unthinkable.
And finally, you know how to play chess. I do not.
I am not good.
Do you know how to box?
Boxing? I've done it. Yeah.
I freaking love boxing, man.
Boxing, like when I was
Oh.
training to box,
It feels good.
just the train, like a round is what, 3 minutes?
yeah.
The entire time I'm like, I'm thinking, am I almost done? Because I'm
Mhm.
thinking it's like 2.5,
Right.
2:45. Guy's like, nope. I was like 30 seconds. I'm like, all right, good. Only 30 seconds left. He's like, no, you've only done it
Done
for 30 seconds.
Well,
That's with nobody in the ring with me.
you're definitely not going to last here. There are 11 rounds, 6 rounds of which are chess, alternating with 5 boxing rounds.
I don't want to play chess and then get hit in the head. My head physically hurts playing chess. I don't need to get hit in the head.
It's the latest workout trend
No.
in New York.
Yeah.
They've been running chess boxing events.
Okay.
It combines speed chess and live boxing sparring.
Speed chess even looks scary and winding to me. That's where you gotta get the timer and hit the clock.
They say no previous experiences.
In what?
required.
Boxing or chess? Well, here's the thing. If you don't know how to play chess, you're probably not going to do
Right.
well. But more importantly, if you don't know how to keep your hands up in front of your face, you're probably not going to do well.
11 rounds, Tom,
11 rounds.
with each round being 3 minutes long. So 6 rounds of chess alternating with 5 rounds of boxing. So
What
for
if- but what
example,
if-
do you want an example of this?
But how do you win? Do you win the chess game or do you knock the other guy out?
So contestants will start with chess, and then when time expires, the match is paused, and the competitors will put on boxing gloves, step into the ring. Then after 3 minutes, they return to the game board. You win through a knockout, a checkmate, a time forfeit on the chess clock, or a resignation in either discipline.
So it's basically
or referee stoppage.
If you get your ass kicked
Yeah.
at one or the other, there's a whip rule on both.
On both sides, yeah.
If like it's not going well, in the boxing, I would open myself up and go to the guy. Can't you see you've got checkmate in one move?
Right.
Let's
get out of here.
I do not want to get punched in the face more next round. I think I would do this with just a couple of modifications. I literally think I would
What's
like
the
to,
modification?
well, instead of chess, we would play
Checkers?
play beer pong.
Oh.
Yeah, and instead of boxing, we would play flippy cup.
Okay.
So we would alternate between.
So where's the workout? This is a trending workout.
You're flipping the cup and you're ponging the pongs.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm ready if you want to play that beer pong flippy cup. If you want to do the other, do it. I'll come and cheer for you.
I have zero plans to ever play either game with you ever again because
you are too competitive
and you suck.
I'd beat you at chess.
Oh, what a flex.
Yeah. Giant chess. And only if somebody moves the pieces for me. It's fun having Lake County Honor Flight here. Thanks again to John and Janelle for joining us this morning. I've always wanted to know all the details on that. I think I'm going to sign up, try and be one of those guardians.
Yeah,
too.
that'd be
That's
awesome.
pretty cool. She said about $1,500, but that's to go to Washington and to be able to see all those monuments and to do it with an actual veteran. And all the pageantry involved with it, like the escort up and the escort back and all the things that go on there. That's awesome.
Did we cover, can you be a guardian more than once?
Yeah, there's people who've done it a bunch of times.
Okay.
Somebody texted in and said that too.
Yeah.
So
they asked. I couldn't remember if we covered it. A lot of information.
Yeah.
All good stuff though.
If you want to know more, just go to LakeCountyHonorFlight.org. 9:15 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. By the way, I'm good to go on that because I'm not a bedwetter. So send me to Washington.
I don't think you have to sleep with the person you're guarding.
Yeah, it's just in the morning.
That'd be really weird.
Yeah, but if you're getting ready to go to the monuments
and you're like,
and things,
sorry, I got cleaned up. I wet my bed.
Hold on, I got to strip the bed. What? It's like new sheets every night.
Oh, man.
Yeah, anyway, it is a really cool thing that they do. Coming up next, we'll find out about me not being a bedwetter. Coming up on Friday, Rocking the Chain at Blarney Island.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make it out last Friday because of the weather, but we're ramped up and ready to go. Looks like it's going to be beautiful this Friday. Part of the 95 Will Rock. 95 days of summer. Miller Lite and Will Rock rocking the chain again this year with $5 Fridays. $5 food specials at the island, $5 aluminum pints of Miller Lite. That's a great deal. And when you're getting on the shuttle, say, hey, I got $5 off from Will Rock. They'll take care of that for you. Music Friday night from the Knockoff starts a little after 7. We'll have your chance to win your way onto the 95 Will Rock Morning Show Chula Vista Getaway in November. And all the details about the second annual Build Your Own Bikini going on at Blarney Island on Sunday, August 9th are coming soon, too. So it's going to be a great summer at the island. Join us. I'll be there Friday night, broadcasting live starting at 9. If you don't have a boat, you hop on the Blarney Island shuttle at Mulligan Harbor Golf and Sports Bar. Used to be Port of Blarney there on Grass Lake Road west of 59 in Antioch. I'll see you Friday night. Blarney Island with 95 Will Rock. Quiz, it's the quiz in the morning. It's useless. It's a morning. It's a quiz.
Wow.
Useless morning quiz.
Useless morning quiz. Oh, I don't know the words.
It's a quiz. I'm making them up as we go. I don't know how you would. Useless morning quiz. 74% of people, 3 out of 4 basically, don't know how to
Find the G spot.
Find the G. It's right here.
It's right here.
By
Dirty Mills Mall.
Portillo's.
Yeah.
Look around if you see a Portillo's. If you see a bunch of wieners.
You see a bunch of people's
You
trash.
see a bunch of, that's the G spot. You found it.
Dirty trash.
Dirty trash and wieners. You're dirty trash. I found your G spot. I'm talking about entrance G at the mall. I don't know what you're all weird about. That is not it, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Fold a fitted sheet.
I don't know how you fold. You're not supposed to fold. I have one.
Yeah, there's a way to fold a fitted sheet.
I put in I squished it as small as I could. I put it in a Ziploc bag.
A Ziploc bag? It's going to be so wrinkly.
And you squished it flat, and then I zipped the bag, and then when I let it go, then it's like shrink wrapped in the bag. No, these are like my backup sheets. Like in the middle of the night, if somebody wets the bed or something.
Do
These
you
are
have a lot of
like
bed
regular.
wetters?
I don't know. I've only been with her for it's going on. We're in our 3rd month. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she is. I'm more so worried about me. And I have not, but I mean, we're on that path, I'll get there.
You could just get one of those mattress covers that are waterproof.
Okay. I feel like if I say, hey, welcome to my abode, the bed's a little crinkly when you lay on it, you'll get used to it. What's that? That's my waterproof mattress. Oh. And then to dissuade any concern she might have about me wetting the bed, I'll say, just in case one of us bleeds out. Like in murder. No, I don't know what I would do. I don't
the whole
know.
bedwetting seemed not as bad.
Maybe we'll go back to I'm a bedwetter. Okay, I'm going to get the rubber sheets. Thank you for your advice, Leah. Parallel park is what I was looking for, which I am good at.
Oh, my gosh.
I am not a bedwetter
cars pretty
yet.
much.
The WIIL Rock Morning Show. Mornings will rock.
Pretty Reckless on Will Rock. We haven't done Sunshine State update yet, have we?
We have not.
Oh, we better go visit Florida. What do you have in
we
Florida?
better go visit Florida indeed.
What you got good to eat? Got any of them biscuits? I don't like them biscuits.
It's just, I don't even know how you tease this because it's like, it's just another example of Florida being Florida. Naked man. Naked Florida man.
All right. People send me things all the time. Like, hey, you got to cover this on the Florida blah 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 thing, and it falls into 3 categories. 1, yes, thank you for finding it. We will cover it. 2, it is too unbelievable to be real, even for Florida. So I look it up, and then it's real for Florida. Or 3, sometimes people send me fakes or whatever. But it's just scary the fact that. Or all of them I have to look up because they seem not real, and the majority of them are real. So Florida is indeed Florida for us.
The other option is, didn't we just do this story? And you're like, oh no, this is another.
So right. It'll be like, no, we did that story about the guy that blah, blah, blah. And Leo will be like, no, completely other guy. And I go, did that too? She's like, yeah. I go, in a million years, I wouldn't have thought that there would be a second person. Well, I wouldn't have thought there would have been one.
One, yeah.
That's why you moved to Florida. You're trying to find your people. And no matter what kind of freak you are, you can. Yeah. That is coming up next. Coming up tomorrow night, we're on the water. We're not in Florida. There'll be some strange people there. Find Your Beach bar tour with Corona, part of the 95 WIIL Rock 95 Days of Summer. You can qualify to go on the Cabin Fever Getaway where you see some strange people in 2027. But have a great time. Come out, grab some Coronas, bite to eat, and just enjoy a beautiful evening there outside at the Broken Oar in Port Barrington, whether coming by boat or car. We'll also have tickets for Summer of 99 and Beyond Festival with Limp Bizkit and more Saturday, July 18th at the CU1 Amphitheater. Get there early, get a good spot. These things do fill up. All the CFGers show up because they know what this prize is and how great these odds are to win a trip on the Cabin Fever Getaway. Things start at 7 tomorrow night officially. Broken Oar, Rawson Bridge Road, Port Barrington. I'll see you there tomorrow night with Corona and WIIL Rock. Yeah, spring might have been done sprunging, but that does not mean that spring allergies are a thing of the past. They can ramp up and really roll into summer as well. Are you ready to breathe easy? Don't spend the summer like out at the beach. It sucks with sniffling and sneezing and throwing sand around it. Bleh. Warmer weather, you should feel better. You shouldn't feel congested. You should be ready to enjoy summer. Finish spring strong and head into summer by breathing clearly. Don't let allergies follow you into summer. Enjoy the outdoors again with sinus pressure relieved and not holding you back. Sinus and Snoring MD can do that, whether it's allergies or you're just tired of snoring. You want to breathe better because you want to sleep better and have more energy to enjoy summer. Sinus and Snoring MD can get that done for you. If you have trouble breathing through your nose, you got sinus pressure, headaches, you feel stuffed up, they can fix that. You do not need a referral. Most insurance is accepted, and they've got locations near you with 4 locations to choose from. I'm going to give you a number in a moment, and you call that number, they'll get you into the location nearest you. 262-444-0095. Breathe better this summer and enjoy the summer more. Stop waiting. Call 262-444-0095 for Sinus and Snoring MD, or find them online at sinusandsnoringmd.com.
The stories from Florida. Get ready to hear more of the crazy from Florida with the Sunshine State Update. With the Sunshine State Update.
I mean, we've seen this before. I'm glad I didn't actually see it, though. A 79-year-old Hollywood, Florida man arrested following multiple complaints from his neighbors. Kept calling in, and they're like, this 79-year-old man is just walking around exposing himself.
Naked, yeah.
He's just out there in his B-Day suit. Tyrone James Causey was...
Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He was taken into custody after residents at his apartment complex reported him making lewd gestures in the common areas, including in front of the doorbell cameras.
I mean, if you're gonna, you might as well immortalize it.
I'm watching. I'm imagining Tyrone, like, helicopter.
Yeah, look at him, Tyrone. Tyrone penis into a knot. Whoa. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Tyrone.
So when a responding officer approached his house, he answered the door.
Naked.
You
can do that. You're in your own house. He's not breaking the law there.
Yeah,
you can do that.
He said, I have a legal right to be naked in public.
Absolutely.
He
At
said
your own
in
house.
public. No, he said, I have a legal right to be naked.
Where
public.
was he, though, that they're having a problem with? It's just common areas.
The common area.
He's just walking around the quad doing the helicopter. You made it into the helicopter. We don't know that to be fair. But if you're Tyrone and you're looking for the cameras, you got to be doing something.
You're doing something. Yeah. What else are you doing? What is the other tricks that you guys can do?
I don't have
Fruit
any.
basket?
Am I? Fruit basket?
Yeah.
What
What
is fruit basket?
I believe it's when you tuck, and then from behind it looks like a fruit basket.
In what way? Has your husband done
You've
this?
got the banana.
Have you seen this?
And the apple and the orange.
If one is red and the other is orange, you need to see your urologist.
No, the colors are your imagination.
You're imagining the colors. Okay, good.
The
banana.
No, but I had guy friends that would do stupid stuff like that.
He called his the C trick.
Okay.
Duco had two. I've never done a trick. I've never done any puppetry of the penis or anything which is a whole on, off Broadway or show or whatever. I've never done it. Duco had 2. One he called the C trick, which I believe is the same as the fruit basket, just a different name, where he took everything, and that just looked painful, and I don't have the stretch for that. I don't know. And the other one was his cashew trick, which I believe I've explained.
You've explained.
It's like a diving board, and you're trying and then catch the cashew in your mouth, and I'm like, no.
I just Googled the
do
fruit
you
basket.
think that we're all sitting home doing tricks with our penises?
I don't know. What else would you do?
You Googled the fruit basket
with your wiener, and it's not showing me any images.
Go figure. Connoisseur media, the web guys got to. Well,
because the blur's on. No, don't blur it. I want to see it all.
We want to see it all. If somebody's going to the trouble of doing the fruit basket,
no,
nothing. Damn these internet blocks on our computers. Come on, Connoisseur Media, we're working here. We need to see the fruit basket. Ice Night Kills on Will Rock. Tom and Leo, Will Rock Morning Show, 9:37. Coming up next, we still got to do the happy hour news. That is on the way. What do you have for us for happy hour news today?
A way to make money very easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the sentence, you're like, very easily.
I mean, I could do it in 10 seconds.
If you're into that, in 10 seconds, you can make money.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing with this job? It's 9:37.
Air quality alert today, 80 and sunny, 54 overnight, 70 tomorrow. It's 78 in Antioch and 73 in Lake Forest.
Also around here today, happened quick. We had Monday off, so it's like everything's, it's like late in the week. Also, it's Web Wednesday all of a sudden. If you go to 95willrock.com today, every Web Wednesday.
Okay, don't stroke out on me, please.
We have something special you can win. Today, it is tickets, but not only tickets, like you can go buy tickets.
Yeah.
For Godsmack.
This usually isn't stuff that you could buy.
Meet and greets with Godsmack for their show. If I'm in town, I think I'm going to go. They're always fun to meet. Where
are we going?
Interesting guys. Credit Union One
Tinley Park.
Amphitheater.
Okay, you drive.
Saturday, June 20th. If you want to do meet and greet with Godsmack, head over today to 95willrock.com. And we got a bunch of them you can win on Web Wednesday. That's Godsmack, June 20th to see you on Amphitheater. Web Wednesday link at 95willrock.com. Thanks to the U.S. Army. GoArmy.com. I don't know. I don't have any music. We're late with the happy hour news, and what music would you like for it? This is called Building a Radio Show.
I don't need any music.
No
I'll
music.
be my own music.
Just go right out of the commercials into, here's Leah, here's Leah, here's Leah, here's Leah with the happy hour news.
What did you pay?
I just wrote that.
What did you, first of all, can you hand me back that letter that was sent to us today?
From prison?
Yeah, and then play me the jailhouse.
Oh, letters from the big house? Not the mail thing, but the
No. Just give me the
music I play for letters from the big house.
This will go along.
Okay, that'd be good. Hold on here. Let me get that for you.
We'll edit this.
And a lot of times, yes, we will get this edited out before air. A lot of times, radio shows will, work ahead on stuff like this. But our producer sucks. He's me. All right, here we go.
Because just this morning, I got questioned on if I'm only doing the mastering in the shower.
This is from the women's prison where there aren't like boys around, so they're having to pleasure themselves.
She asked me if that's the only time that I'm able to,
and
she said, "Why are you mastering in the shower only?" I never said that. It's just that's where the basin station is.
That's where you have, which is your lotions and things.
And that's more for guys. I don't need any lotion.
Congratulations.
And then she said, that's the only place you get to masturbate. And I guess in prison that is. And then
why not in your
I don't
like,
know. I
bed
don't know.
or whatever?
She
I
said,
thought there's all sorts of hot girl on. If
no, that's not happening.
If late night Cinemax softcore pornography of the 90s taught me anything,
yeah,
it's that there's a lot of lusty stuff going on in women's prisons. But that's not true.
She said, except you. Well, yeah, that this definitely is going to clear that out of your brain. And she said, except you'd have to clear with the others using the toilet when you're doing it in the shower. Just imagine finally you're close to being there and you have someone flushing 10 times because they're doing the deed.
So how does that tie in with our happy hour news?
Well, Tom, I will tell you,
right.
An AI startup, Joy AI, is going to pay 10 people $2,000 a month to test their daily guided masturbation.
You just don't want to say the word.
I don't know.
Say solitary recreation.
Yeah. I guess they're going to have a daily guided solitary recreation feature and report on effects like your mood and your stress and your sleep and your confidence. The role involves using AI guided voice sessions. This is kind of turning me on and submitting feedback on the experience.
Would you like to be alone?
As part of a 4-week study. So $2,000 a month. 10 people are going to get this.
Wait, are we paying or are they paying us?
We're getting paid.
You're getting paid to
daily to use their daily guided. And that's why
I've been doing that for free since my youth.
I am like 10 seconds. I could be in and out.
So I recently had to have my examined.
Yeah.
And I said to the girl who handed me the cup, I said, is there a record?
Yeah.
She looked at me, huh? It's like, I can't believe, like, this is her job is to hand guys this cup.
Can't believe that she hasn't been asked this before.
When she's like, huh? I go, fastest, slow, longest time. Mm-hmm. She's like, no. I go, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
And I think I would have been close on the fastest. I'm
really?
Like, get in and get it done.
Get in and get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
so you think 10 seconds?
100. Yeah.
That is a gift.
Yeah, it is. I mean, not
that
like
is a gift.
Thanks to In the Garden of Eden, of course.
The spice of solitary recreation.
But yeah, I don't need much time. And you have to do it daily and you get paid. So 10 seconds times 30. Let's say we got 30 in a month. So 300.
300 seconds.
300 seconds. Yeah. And I make $2,000 for working for 300 seconds. Which is
computer, how long is 300 seconds?
300 seconds equals 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I just didn't want to screw it up. So for 5 minutes work, you make $2,000.
I make $2,000.
So 5 minutes, that happens in an hour 12 times.
Yeah.
So you're I don't know. You're basically making how much
an hour?
I'm making
$2,000 in 5 minutes.
So that would be 12 times 2,000. You're making $24,000 an hour.
But they're not going to pay you that. You're just getting paid $2,000.
Oh no, I can't do it more than once. I can't do it more than once in that.
Oh, see, that's what sucks about
that hour. In that hour. Yeah, you guys could make probably 3-4 times in an hour. Yeah. So you can make like $8,000 an hour.
If they were paying you for every one, but they're not. They're just paying you like a flat fee across the board.
Flat fee.
$2,000 for the month.
It's not piecework.
No.
Okay.
$2,000 for the month, but I'm saying it would only take me 5 minutes of time in that month to get it done.
What you're saying is you want the paid masturbation gig, which is
what
probably
I'm saying
not
is I'm
much,
on this right now and I am going to apply.
It's probably not much different than what we do here daily. It's
I don't touch myself at work.
I am now, but that's the beauty of the counter here. So yeah, I just can't keep my hands up. So, and what is the purpose of their?
They're coming out with this daily guided masturbation, like that you listen to.
But what do they need you for? To like build the data?
Pretty much, they want to see how it makes you feel. Which I could tell you how it's going to make me feel, but how
sad and lonely, because that's at the end. Sad, lonely, shameful.
Reports on like your mood and your stress and your sleep and your confidence afterwards.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd be an expert. I would be somebody to consult on this.
Yeah.
So and then they're taking applications now. And then they build a thing and then they're going to have only 10 people.
Only 10 people.
It's a long line to be one of the professional spankers. Details available at, do you have, what's the name of the thing?
I'm not giving them out. They're only giving.
Okay, Google it.
Stay away from my job.
Google, I'd like to get paid for spanking it. And I'm sure multiple things will come up. You'll have to relocate probably to Florida, as a matter of fact. There's that. Well, thank you for that very useful information today.
I thought it
Leah.
was.
Right in our wheelhouse, helping vets today and people who spank it. We're very diverse on this program. You never know what you're getting. The Will Rock Morning Show is like a box of chocolate. $3DJ Will Rock, Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show. It is 9:50.
Is that it?
That's the end.
That's the show?
You know what they say, Leah.
Time flies when you work with Tom.
Yeah. It's a common expression.
Man.
It's the nomenclature of the biz.
Sure.
All right. It's not magic time, 9:51.
I was waiting for that. Air quality alert, 80 and sunny today, 54 overnight, 70. Tomorrow it is 81 in Elgin and 74 in Gurnee.
What are you doing? Building something over there or folding things or what are you?
Here you go.
Oh, you're folding.
Here's
Oh,
the
that's
letter
the
back.
prison letter. Okay.
Trying to get a picture of it just doesn't do it justice. Do not lose that. That needs to be framed.
Our prison letters.
That one is a classic.
All right. Which side do we want? I'll let you frame it.
The front side.
Where's our other frame of the comedian that was in here?
Oh, he's over
We're
there.
gonna get a wall of fame going
I
in
had
here.
his whole-
It was how cool would it be for him to be on the
No.
same wall with the prison letter?
No.
What? Somebody stole it.
No, it's there, but in the picture, he's holding his coffee cup.
Yeah.
And I had his coffee cup from when he was here.
Oh, and somebody threw it out.
No.
We could have kept it. It was a shadow box item. What was the guy's name?
Adam Ferreira.
Okay. So
I know
we had
Adam. Adam and I go like way back now.
to
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. And we have his DNA
lot
on a
happened.
coffee cup. We're going to clone him. And Leah was hoping to build an Adam for our sex doll. So
No,
I thought that you were tired of all the masturbating you've been doing.
I'm not getting paid.
Apparently,
for
you're
it.
going to be a professional now. Also on the show, besides that, we learned about the fruit basket. We also heard about the unthinkable happening in hockey. I can't believe that.
It's
Still,
unthinkable.
It's unthinkable. We heard about Fred Rogers and the stamp is back. So that's letters from the big house, as we mentioned, and brain mouth connection. Someday we'll find it. Leah's brain mouth connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and Leah. We will not sing anymore, and we will wrap up whatever this is next on Will Rock. Sing was in air quotes, by the way. Do we add like a smooth jazz station or something, or out in the hallway right now? Well, they just turned it off. It was going.
Oh, I was like, I hear music, but I thought it was the FM or AM station.
It was just fun stuff. Anyway, hey, they just finished a 5-year, multi-million-dollar renovation over there at the Volo Museum. If you have not been there lately, you need to go check out what they have at the Volo Museum. And they always have something special going on, whether it's a special event or whatever day or thing happens to be going on in the world. There's something that will probably tie into it at the Volo Museum. That's how much stuff they have. Just a couple of days ago, it was the 49th anniversary of the original Star Wars coming out.
So they did stuff with the
they got
cars or
Leah's gonna make fun of me now.
Not the cars. So. It's not cars. They don't have cars in Star Wars.
They did. Well,
they
had like a hovercraft. It was Luke's land speeder. It was an X-34.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure.
The X-34.
Who knows
beat up. He sold it there. He went into Mos Eisley and sold it so that they could get money to get passage on the Millennium Falcon, which set the record in the Kessel Run. So there was anyway. If you're into Star Wars, if you're cool like me and not a loser like Leah, they had it there and you could celebrate. You could have celebrated that.
But if you're not into that, there's something for everybody, right? And it's my summer vacation hack, because you take the kids to Volo. You could do it daily, weekly, whatever. They have passes for that. They have season passes. There's going to be something for you to enjoy while the kids are enjoying it too.
They do have the X-34. There's a full-on Wookiee stormtrooper. Anyway, they've got all the cool stuff, whether Leah knows it or not. Volo Museum, ticket specials, special events, all the stuff. VoloFun.com. They do have legit Star Wars stuff. So
legit Star Wars, because Star Wars is legit.
The OG. First movie to really be like sequel crazy because people couldn't get enough and still can't to this day.
I don't understand it. I guess then it's a me thing. It's a me thing.
Exactly.
I'll admit it.
Volofun.com. Thank you to Janelle and John for being here from Lake County Honor Flight, lakecountyhonorflight.org. If you want to know more about what they were here for, we appreciate that. And they got one coming up in August. Get involved. We're going to get out of here. 9:57. The delightful Jen Marr will be here next. You have a good day. Be nice to each other. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
Hey, a-holes. You still here? It's over. Go home. Go.